A Cedarville University student says a tiny tick changed the course of his life. Sam Sofio is living with chronic Lyme disease. It's a bacterial infection spread by infected deer ticks that can cause a rash, fever, headache, fatigue, and more. After years of misdiagnoses, declining health, and treatment, his family is drained financially and emotionally. Tonight, he's sharing what it's really like to live with a disease many people don't understand, and why he says he refuses to live in fear.
You feel like you're getting microwaved.
That is how Cedarville Jr. Sam Sofio describes treatment for the disease he says derailed his life, chronic Lyme.
It makes it very difficult to sit in class. Even sitting here, like my body is, burning and radiating with fatigue and weakness and pain.
Sam says he can't point to some dramatic moment when this all began. Like many who suffer from the tick-borne illness, he doesn't even know when he was bitten.
No. I don't remember tick bite. Don't remember seeing any bullseye.
But he does remember the moment back in 2020 when everything changed.
My health just completely shattered. My parents, who watched me sprint across soccer fields, now watched as I struggled to go on walks, to take deep breaths, and to function without pain and fatigue. It was very hard.
He says his family chased answers, specialist after specialist, until they were exhausted and broke.
My parents ended up draining their hard-earned money with new doctor appointments, blood tests, heart monitors, imaging. The medical system tossed us back and forth and left us at the end of the road broken with misdiagnoses and little in our wallets.
And Sam says it wasn't just the pain. There were times he was convinced he wouldn't make it.
I would wake up at night because I thought I was going to die. It was a very scary feeling. I was hungering for air and my body was just radiating with pain and fatigue. Just a debilitating head pressure that never left.
He says one of the hardest things was watching what it did to his parents, especially his dad.
I remember, my dad with tears in his eyes when he was remembering what happened. He was just saying, "What happened to my son?" He had to see something that no dad should see, and it's his adult son struggling to walk.
Even Lyme testing did not immediately point them to the disease.
My test for Lyme disease was actually negative, which kind of goes to show that we do need better diagnostic testing.
Sam says they eventually went out of network, paying cash just to find someone who would treat what he believed was really happening.
She was probably the first one who helped my health in terms of treatment.
Now, he says after years of trial and error, he's finally able to be here, living the college life he once thought Lyme had stolen from him.
And it's because of the work that she's done. I was healthy enough to go here, which is a dream come true for me.
He says he's holding on to peace, even with an uncertain road ahead.
It is an excruciating process. One little bug that you can hardly see can drain thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and leave you, again, not able to go to school, not able to afford things or even treatment. But for me, I've seen how it has been used for good.
We are digging deeper into the challenges people face after a Lyme disease diagnosis. Coming up on Tuesday, we'll show you why Ohio's Lyme risk is rising, how you can protect your family, and what to do if you're bitten.